How are you? First of all, thank you so much for waking up this early on a Friday. I live in Plano actually. I had to wake up around 5, but I don't mind. I love driving and playing some music and super excited to be here. And thank you so much, everybody, Creative Mornings, for inviting me. So yeah, as he said, I'm Jose Miguel, Mike Lopez. I go by Mike, that's my nickname. And yeah, I've been living here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area for 20 years. I'm a citizen now, so I'm super excited about that. I'm a Texan, I love Texas. I love people on the Metroplex, and Dallas-Fort Worth is the best place to live. I really appreciate it, and I feel the warmth of the people. But talking about what I do, I'm a senior graphic designer with the Dallas Mavericks. I have my own studio. Also, I share some of the social media links of my studio that I started like back in 2016. But it's been great, honestly. It's been great, you know, having the culture of two worlds, you know, Mexico City and Texas, and knowing the culture here in Texas about Latin American culture. It's super wide and rich, and I love it. But moving forward with the presentation, I wish I had like this movie that I can play right here in my life, you know, sharing all these moments of victory, failure, you know, legacy, all these moments that I lived throughout Mexico City and Texas. But what I have, it's just, I would say, like a collection of moments, of visuals. You're gonna like it. This is nothing like a corporate presentation, no numbers, no nothing, just be free your mind, for real, chill, because you're here for a big ride, so I hope you enjoy it. So here is competencia.
Oh, you say that good.
Thank you. So this is a life of creativity, challenges, and moments that shape me. I like the music. Like Mike Lopez. I'm an 80s person, so talking about the 80s, I lived the 80s in Mexico City, so year that really shaped me. I think I was 10, something like that. It was 1984. There it is, 1984. Loved it. That was my favorite band. So here is just a hint of the elementary school that I used to be in Mexico City. It was beautiful, to be honest. I was very lucky because this is a Catholic school in Mexico City. They were tough. They were really pretty tough, but honestly, it was an amazing experience. This is just part of the school. There's football field somewhere here, and they had an auditorium, so it's huge. It's called Instituto Mexico, and it was great. You guys can see it, right? Okay, good. So you can tell there's basketball, courts, and all these kids playing. It was amazing. But I want to go deeper into that school because it was a moment and one choice that kept me either creating or stopping. So, just going a little bit deeper into the school. This is the classroom I used to be. That was back in elementary school, 4th grade, something like that. We had 6th grade, so I was in 4th. And it was pretty amazing. I was a guy that was drawing all the time. I drew since I was maybe 3 years. That's what my father tells me because I used to play with all these colors and Prismacolors. And basically, I was about to compete on a drawing illustration, national illustration, to draw the president of Mexico. I was Benito Juarez. That was previous president, long time. But that was a moment that defined me because as I was drawing, I was so inspired by him, by his story, about how was he, who was he, like as a kid, you know, and he was super poor. He lived in the fields of Mexico. He was a fisherman, pretty much. So I was drawing that with Prismacolors. I was a kid, you know. So guess what? My teacher at that time, and I remember it, I don't have a photo, I don't have a video. He saw me in front of 54, you know, students. He dropped it and he's like, "What are you doing? This is not right. This is not the way you should draw. This is wrong," and he dropped it in the floor and crashed it. And I'm like, what just happened? You know? But imagine me as a 10-year-old kid about to compete for this national competition, having that feeling, it was devastating. I remember it pretty well, but then I don't remember what happened after. I just remember that my parents went directly to that teacher and talked to him, "Hey, that's not right," you know? Even though this is the 80s, this is not the way to treat a kid. So he said pretty much, "Well, I know he has a better capability. He can do better." Well, I'm not Van Gogh, you know, but I'm just a child learning. But he did it. He obviously passed the line, but he did it because he believed in me, you know. So moving forward, I was able to make it. I finished my school with him, and everything was fine. I was fine, but I was thinking, should I keep creating or stop? Because if you think about it, a lot of kids can drop like art because of teachers like that, or even sports. Maybe not even for teachers, maybe the same students. But that's when you need to have people around you to support you, like your family, your friends. So that's why I was thinking, should I keep creating or stopping? And I kept going, of course. I had a lot of support from Mexico City. Have you been in Mexico City? Okay, good. Awesome. So I highly recommend to go there because it's beautiful. This city gave me everything. Everything that I am right now is because of this city and of course Texas. So I've been half of my life. So I got a lot of support, you know, from my family, friends, parties, you name it. It was just great living there. But then there was the year 2002 when I moved here. But I want to show you first a really quick video of what Mexico City truly is. That way you can get familiar. as you notice, this is a great city. Has a lot of contrast, people from all around the world. It gave me everything. So 2002, as I was saying, it was a moment where I took the decision to change, to make a change. And this is because they were a company that was in Arlington, Texas, hired me. And they paid for all my visa and everything. They told me, hey, we need you here. You want to come and work with us? I'm like, sure. So my life changed in 2 hours. That trip that I made in that airplane changed the whole thing because I had to leave everything behind. As any immigrant, So crossing borders, new country, new beginning. Any Lord of the Rings fans here? Okay, cool. So I was basically Bilbo Baggins. I'm going to an adventure. That's me. I feel like that was me in Arlington. Fields. I left the city to come to Texas to the green fields, house, barbecue. Yes, so that was me. I love adventure. And something I want to share also is the word competition, because that's what I was invited to talk. What does competition really mean? It really means to strive together toward the same goal. It comes from the word competere, from the Latin word. And it's divided in two. Together, to seek, strive, pursue. Sometimes we think competition is, to go against each other, and that's not right. In competition, it's striving, going to the same goal. It's like we just saw it with the FIFA soccer team. Everybody were going to the same goal, but there's rivalry, of course, and there's fans and there's passion. But no, competition means we're going to get that cup or that medal or that contest win. But what does competition mean to me? What it means to me is about pushing boundaries, is growing every day. Because if you think that you know everything, you don't. You're learning something new every day, especially with technology and AI, there's something new. And leaving a mark. So to me, all the contests that you will see here, it's not about winning, it was more like, okay, how can I be better? How can I do something different from my regular job, Even though I work for the Mavericks, I try to explore other things, other contests out there, or even talk to different people. And I love that to create, a community. And this is something that changed my life, basically. Meeting Stanley.
Wow.
Stanley, if you don't, I can tell you everything about him. He was the creator of Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, or all Marvel comics. And of course, this is a younger version of me. I still feel young. It's a younger version back in 2012. Yes. So I created this comic book for a contest that he initiated with his company, Our Entertainment, and I didn't win, but I got to get the second place. But thank you. Thank you. And I met him and he said, oh, this is great, man. Thank you. That meant a lot coming from him, And I'm a big nerd, so I love everything about Marvel and DC and comics and sci-fi and Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. So yeah, this was just the beginning of, what type of competitions I could do here in the US. So I'm gonna start with pieces. More than the awards, I wanna talk about pieces that I worked. They might be a little tiny, but I'm gonna describe it to you. This one right here is just an ad that won in a contest, advertising contest named Fiat in Argentina. So it's basically an ad that represents that Latino, a Mexican actually, created the TV with color. So there's this guy that Guillermo Camarena, he worked for Televisa. He created the color bars for color TV. So that's something that not a lot of people know. So that was very nice to know and express in a different way. Just as an app, it's different. Then this is a photography of me on Tribeca in New York when I won. It was more a recognition for that comic book with Stan Lee, and I was invited. It was beautiful. I watched a lot of independent movies, and walk in New York was beautiful. Have you guys been in New York? Yes. Okay. So it's beautiful, and knowing all these artists and directors was great. This one was super special. I wish it was bigger, but I'm gonna describe it to you. So I was able to help Greyhound as a creative. Actually back in the pandemic and after pandemic. So the marketing manager asked me to come up with an idea for the Vietnam veterans. There are the 24th AHC company. They were pretty much the pilots that were piloting the helicopters, the Huey helicopters back in Vietnam. And they were the only veterans that were sponsored by one company in the US. It was Greyhound. So their nickname of those veterans were the Greyhounds. So it's hard to see, but the Vietnam of the Greyhound logo, it's in the helicopter. So what I did is that I created a design having it was more like a tribute for them on a bus. So this bus has actually photos of them when they were young. So imagine their photos of them in the bus, wrapped with this beautiful military green color that pass around the hotel, and everybody's like, seeing yourself whenever you work there. It was beautiful for them and for the families. So I've always been a supporter for the US military since I was in Mexico. I have a lot of respect for them. And this photo, I actually took it from a lifter. I think that's the way it was. It was 25 feet, and I took this photo. Okay, I hope I don't fall. But these are all the veterans, and I still have contact with them, so they're amazing. So it meant a lot. And actually, if you look online, you can find that Greyhound boss, as a toy. A company produced it, so it's a replica. I have it at my home, so it's pretty beautiful. Oh, here, it was just an ad. So basically what is happening here, it's an illustration of a battle of all these musicians, going against each other. And it was just representing music on your phone, that don't let the music fight for that. So it was a big concept. That's the way we used to think in advertising. So we told these guys in Chile, they were in Chile. They made these beautiful illustrations with all these musicians in a battle, fighting for that. And that was Metro PCS. And that won an award in Cannes. Yeah, so it was beautiful. And actually, a lot of the creatives that did this artwork are there. So I'm somewhere here. And a lot of the copywriters and art directors. This one is pretty powerful. I'm gonna read what it says. It says 1,951 miles already divided. Don't build more barriers around your brand. Make them relevant to Hispanic market. So this is basically, the problem that we have in the border, etc. The barriers that we create, not only physical, but as humans. Sometimes we add barriers, and it's like, oh, because unfortunately we don't trust enough. But I feel like we need to trust more in, the Hispanic community and any community. There's a big, I would say, opportunity for brands to, as a business, to target them more. And this one right here, hello, yes, it's a poster that I created for this client. She's amazing. Her name is Sekira Luis. She's a film director, independent film director, and she won 14 awards on that movie. She won Cannes, Austin Film Festival, San Francisco, Chicago. It's basically life of her husband, because her husband has diabetes. So the movie is called I'm Possible. She's working on, getting to be out there somewhere soon. So we'll let you know whenever. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful movie. So yeah, like I said, more than the awards, these are my top 6 moments of competition. You guys are okay? You guys have questions? We'll let the questions by the end. Okay. Okay. Just making sure. Creativity as competition. So competition became a way to test ideas, not egos. Because as you know, sometimes there's people that they lose their ground and they think, oh, I'm God. No, wait a minute, you're a human. And you're a person, so let's just test ideas, not egos. And I'm gonna show real quick slide of all the projects that I've been working in sports before the Dallas Mavericks. You can actually, or I can share these later if you want, but I'm just gonna describe it from left to right. So starting in this area right here, this is all the UFC creative that I developed when we had Ronda Rousey, Amanda Nunes. It was great. It was a great experience. I was talking to somebody, I don't know where it is. Well, yeah, there you go. We used to travel to Las Vegas and do a lot of creative, like Facebook Live videos during the fights and the match. And we did a lot of animations, just fun stuff, You'll see here Giannis, the NBA player. That was part of also another branding event we have with the NBA. And then here you'll see a lot of soccer that we did, or football. I was able to work with the Mexican national team. We won a couple of Cannes with these ads, which pretty much are like corner kick or outside. And this is Doritos campaign. Doritos used to sponsor them a lot. We did also Super Bowl ads with Frito-Lay, a lot of Frito-Lay experience. We worked together. I worked with Vanessa a long time ago, Frito-Lay. So yeah, a lot of different variety of sports, even boxing with Tecate. We used to travel to Las Vegas too, and be with the clients there, taking photos. Back when Manny Pacquiao was fighting, amazing. Yeah. UEFA Championship with Heineken, Pepsi, and a lot of local things. So yeah, so you guys can see here. Yeah. Just making sure. And then, it's not about just winning, as we all think. I need to win. Yes, it's great. It's great winning, but it's not about just winning. It's about creating impact. the Dallas Mavericks. And this is where you figure out that sometimes the door opening is the real win, you know? It's all about the relationship. So yeah, so a lot of work for the Dallas Mavericks. I'm just gonna really quick. This was amazing because last year Dallas Mavericks played in Mexico City during Day of the Dead, and they saw me and I'm like, you're the perfect person to build this campaign. So I'm like, okay, sure. So literally I just started sketching because I love sketching. I love drawing pencil concepts, and then I showed my boss, hey, what do you think about this skull? We should do something modern. And we built around that skull and also around mosaics, you know, all my experience in Mexico. Let's make it unique so fans can relate to it. We made a lot of t-shirts. It's a very cool t-shirt that we did, kind of like a Aztec calendar, but with skulls in there. It's really beautiful. Events all around Mexico and watch parties here in the Metroplex. It was great. It was great. Just I wasn't able to go because it was more for VIPs, but at least I saw. Yes, I saw it on TV. You know. But the next one was pretty amazing because this one I was able to go. And this one is super special because this is the first basketball court that we donated to Monterrey. Have you been in Monterrey? Or you know Monterrey? Okay. It's one of the northern cities in Mexico. So the Dallas Mavericks donated this beautiful court. And they told me, hey man, can you help us? Because there's this guy that is building it for us and we're not liking it. I'm like, sure. When do you need it back? Tomorrow. Okay. You know? Well, let's do it. So they gave me the brief at 9:30 on a Friday. By 6 that same Friday, we had the court not built. We had the design, of course, but it took like 2 weeks to paint it, to build it in Monterrey. And I'm gonna explain it what it is. So basically, it's a Dallas Mavericks court, but introducing the city of Monterrey, which is a beautiful city with mountains. So I want to represent the mountains with this beautiful green, abstract green, and the city split it in two. But the cool part is that, I don't know if you hear the music from Monterrey. It's Norteño music. It's a very strong, music. They have the accordion, it's loud. So I wanted to put very subtle accordion right here in this area. So it's like an open accordion. Are you able to see it? Yeah. Oh, okay, good. So you can see all the dots and lines. So I asked, hey, you need to take me there, at least to see it, live it. And it was beautiful. I almost cried because they had an event, they had mariachis playing, and we did a lot of clinics for kids. The mayor was there, security, it was great. There's a photo, drone shot. We also built a mural. They interviewed me on NBC. You can watch that interview on NBC. So it was great. I mean, being from Mexico, not from Monterrey, because I had great grandparents that lived there, but being from Mexico, that meant a lot. We had Eduardo Nájera, a lot of legacy stars in there. So it was beautiful. The next one, and I really like to talk about this one because I always say, I don't want to be labeled as the guy from Mexico that do Mexican stuff, I like to explore other cultures. So this was very, very unique. I love traveling. I've never been to India or South Asia. And I did a lot of research. took notes, I watched videos of people traveling. So it was just to honor the culture of South Asia, because as you know, here in the Metroplex, we have a big community, and they're amazing. They're the best people. Their culture is super vibrant. They are very knowledgeable of a lot of things, so we wanted to represent that culture. So the concept was based out of a mandala. You know the mandalas? Okay. So we created that element in a cricket jersey that we gave away, and also it was all around the arena. Because once you create one concept, they develop it on the whole game experience, and you'll be able. Have you guys been in a game? Mavericks game? Yeah. But it's great. It's like going to a concert. Really, it's just like an amazing experience, because every game is different. So we want to build that, a game experience. So yeah, that was, and the colors play a great role here too. This next one was super fun. I'm a toy collector, as I said, I'm a big nerd. So when I saw that we were promoting the bobbleheads for that season, I was in charge of the boxes, of the photography, player walls, etc. So I'm like, okay, this is great. I don't know if you guys kept some of those bobbleheads. Okay. If you have a bobblehead or a box of that, I made that design. And also, talking about technology and AI, I experiment on a little video you'll see on the corner. It's all AI. So that's something that they didn't ask for it. I was playing. Suddenly I saw the toy in there in the floor. I'm like, wait, I need to take a photo with my iPhone and animate it. Wait, I can animate it on AI. So let's build a story, and I do that. So it was really fun. Chapter 6. The Johnny Depp competition. Okay, this was a very exciting and challenging one, because I'm going to explain it real quick. There's this organization in LA that helps children and adults with special needs, and they're called the Art of Elysium. So Johnny Depp, it's a big supporter of that organization. He was the face of this contest. I was a selected artist. I didn't win, but it was third place. So I got this badge, and I was able to create a lot of things, crazy things, the things that you won't see with the Dallas Mavericks or with other organizations. That was the true me. I was Johnny Depp. So third place, big lessons. Not every meaningful outcome comes with first place. So I'll show you the video.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to rise.
So I create art to uplift my community, bring light in dark times, and connect sports fans and community through culture, passion, and pride. That's me and Austin Film Festival when we wore that award. So it was beautiful, and this is the true me, my true artwork, the art that I create on my daily basis or on a Saturday morning after breakfast, of course, because I gotta have breakfast. But I love nature, I love organic things. I combine ink with digital color, and I combine a lot of animations too, but I also like, techniques that feel unique and organic, like on the very right one, the one in black and white, is a scene from a movie. It's called Lost in Translation. I don't know if you've seen it. Okay, so that's Scarlett Johansson when she was like 19 after a karaoke night. I love that scene because it has a lot of depth, lightning, and she's smoking a cigarette. It's beautiful. I love that scene, so I want to just portray it on pencil. I did that during the pandemic. I remember I had to do something to avoid, being crazy. Yeah, anxiety. And then the owl right here, it's just that the owl is my favorite animal. I love the way they look. There's a lot of species, so I just wanted to have a very unique way of tracing that look that they give you, So 3 lessons I carry with me. Number 1, stay curious, always stay curious. People, food, books, anything, just open your mind. It's the best thing you can do. Learn something new. Number 2, keep pushing yourself. Don't feel like, oh, okay, I already won this, that's enough. No, keep pushing. Well, at least that's the way I like to do it. It keeps me young, I guess. Create with heart. Keep your heart and soul always true to yourself. So, just to close, first circle, from a little kid in Mexico City with Prismacolor pencils to a creative story still being with me. And that's all my community photography that I've been doing in the last 10 years, maybe here in the US. So, muchas gracias.